Welcome to Football with Cheese. It's been about 3 or 4 days since I made a video. The reason is I've been doing a lot of research on offensive linemen. I think I have notes for 5, maybe 6. So a lot of videos coming. First off, I don't know if you saw this, but they're moving the touchback to the 35. They want more kickoffs. Moving it to the 30 didn't really result in that many more kickoffs. When I was a kid, it was the 20. Now it's the 35. They really want more kickoffs. So a kick returner is more important than ever. And we'll talk about some players that could be really good kick returners in this draft. I'll do a whole video about that, probably the week of the draft. So make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a video and enable notifications. So let's talk Will Campbell. He's an intriguing prospect because I don't know what position he's going to play on the offensive line. So I don't know what to do with him. If a team likes him as a left tackle, a right tackle, guard. But let's go over his strengths and weaknesses, and then I'll tell you what I think about that at the end. First off, if people love him as a left tackle, then he's probably going top 5. But I don't love him as a left tackle, and I think most teams don't. He's a freak athlete for the position. Absolute freak athlete, 98.8 percentile athlete of all the tackles ever to come to the combine. He's really patient, lets the rusher come to him, and he's great at recognizing blitzes and stunts. Very high IQ player. He gets to the second level easy. Obviously, he's a freak athlete. That's not surprising. You can tell he's very strong. I don't know if he did the bench yet, but he's got a strong anchor and very strong hands. He played really well against Ole Miss and Alabama. Not perfect, but really well. And those were probably the best pass rush tandems he faced last year. Just a really solid player all around. Now, there are some weaknesses. The arm length and the wingspan is not good. His arm length was about 32 inches, and then at his pro day, all of a sudden, it's 33. I don't know what's going on with these measurements. I don't know how your arms get longer. But here's the crazy thing. His wingspan, which includes shoulder to shoulder as well as length, was better when his arms were shorter. Now, his wingspan is smaller, and that's not good. He doesn't have wide shoulders. So he's going to have trouble with speed rushers if he plays left tackle, even right tackle, I think, because he doesn't have the length and wingspan. He's an average run blocker. He's really good at, like I said, getting the second level, so he's good in that aspect of the running game. But he's just an average run blocker, but that's not that big a deal. A lot of really successful players are just elite pass blockers and average run blockers. Laramie Tunsil as a left tackle, or if he's a guard, Elton Jenkins. Not the best run blockers, but really good pass blockers. He can play a little upright times, play with a high pad level, but almost every offensive lineman coming out of the draft, you could say that about him. So there's a couple little technique things he needs to clean up, but he should be fine. Like I said, he played well against good competition, but was inconsistent against lesser competition. If he was really bad against Ole Miss and Alabama and dominated pass rushers that aren't going to be drafted, that'd be more of a concern. So he did step it up in the big game, so I'm not too concerned about that. I just wish he was more consistent against lesser competition. And I didn't go back to 2023 with him because watching offensive line, it takes a while. It's not the easiest position to watch film on. Obviously, it's been 3 or 4 days since I made a video. But supposedly he was better in 2023. I have not gone back. I don't have time. I wish I did. So where do I think he's going to play? I think I'd play him at left guard. I think he's a plug-and-play, 8 to 10-year Pro Bowler at left guard. Maybe even a perennial All-Pro at left guard. I think he'll be elite there. He can pull. He's a very good pass blocker. He handles stunts and blitzes. If you view him as a tackle, even a right tackle, then he's definitely going top 10. If you view him as a guard only, he could slip. I think he doesn't fall past the Niners at 11. The 49ers lost Aaron Banks to the Packers, their left guard, so they really need left guard, and they need a lot of help on their offensive line. He could play multiple places there. So I don't think he goes past pick 11. He would not have gone the top 15 if he was in last year's draft. Much stronger draft at the top. He's just not better than anyone that went top 15, top 16. But this draft, he's not going past 11. I've seen mocks where he's number 4 to the Patriots. That'd be a reach to me. They need a left tackle. I don't think he's a left tackle. They signed Morgan Moses to play right tackle. So taking a guard at 4, I wouldn't hate it because I think he's going to be a really good guard. But he won't be the best player at 4. But he might be at 11. Pretty much every team in the top 10, 11 need offensive line help. So he could go anywhere between 4 and 11. As far as a comp goes, I don't really have one because I don't know who he's going to play. He will probably be one of the best left guards in the game right away. So if you need a left guard, take him. He's got a high floor. And I think if he plays right tackle, he'll struggle with the speed rushers. They're going to get around him because he doesn't have the length. So what do you think of Will Campbell? Let me know in the comments. More offensive line videos coming. I should have 4 or 5 more through the weekend. So make sure you're subscribed. Turn on notifications if you have not already. Like this video. Check these videos out if you have not. Share this with anyone who loves football so we can continue to grow the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.